Follow me on all social media platforms. Hello guys, Inslayer here, and today I'm going to be talking about what is next for men, for men in the post Me Too era, Sorry about that, that was just my Discord. So, I was just thinking about this, what I'm saying? Reason why I was thinking about it is because I was kind of watching, well, I was not watching any anime particularly, but I was watching that anime from the 90s, I was not really watching it, I was just watching a review of it. I can't be bothered to watch it myself because I don't really have time to watch it, but it's called Neon Genesis Evangelion, whatever they call it, and I mean, I don't really see myself as that guy, the main protagonist, Sunny, I think that's his name. I don't see him as me, because Sunny wants to accept life, but yeah, I just want to talk about anyway, but yeah, I was watching like a breakdown review of it, of the anime, and yeah, I do relate to the Sunny, I think that's his name, I can't remember his name, I think it is, that's the main character of the anime, of Evangelion on Genesis. So, I mean, the anime is not the bad anime, but I just can't be bothered to watch it because, I just don't really have time to watch anime anymore, or watch anything I don't really care about it. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but anyway. But since, Sunni is like, before that time, like before, the feminism and all that, I was just thinking to myself, what is men do now? What do men and boys have to offer to civilization now? Since kind of been purged out, like Order 66, or pretty much like, the masculine men's, the men's that would probably protect the nation, right? They've been cast out, purged out, kicked out. Me personally, I don't really care about society anymore. I don't care about United Kingdom. I don't really care about Australia, or America, I mean, people that vote for Biden, they're just stupid, they get what they deserve, and I have no shame or mercy for them, I don't care about them, but I don't have any thing anymore for them, and yeah, that's my thing. It's not, I don't really see anything that men in the 21st century, in the post-Me Too era particularly, have anything to hope for anymore. I mean, if you're not like, if you're low status, it's practically over, I mean, it's not really looking good, for men right now. And we can say, well, women are suffering, yeah, you can say that, but women have a choice. That's the difference. Men don't have a choice. They can choose to be married and have children, or be, they can choose. Men don't have a choice, really, really in that situation. Because it's either, pretty much what happens is either you live or die. That's practically how it works, you either killed or be killed. That's how it works, if you're a man if you're a man. Women, it doesn't work like that. Well, I'm not sure it's gonna work like that now, in the 21st century, since, feminism has so-called made men and women equal, which I don't believe so, but, I mean, equal, when in the pandemic, women weren't even, what women did, they just went back to, the oldest trade in the book. They didn't learn anything new, they didn't sit down and learn new skills. They just went and opened up an OF account and everything. That's what they did. You know, men have to adapt and everything. You know, in World War One, men adapt. World War Two, you know what I'm saying? The Cold War, men adapted. You know, practically men have to adapt to everything. Because if they don't, they die out. I mean, when the Japanese, you know what I'm saying? Before now, when the Europeans gave the Japanese weapons, they were still using swords, right? And bows. But one clan in Japan had the guns, you know what I'm saying? And some of them didn't want to adapt, and what happened to them? They got killed, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it works, you know? So what I say on this channel is just based in reality. It's just the harsh reality, you know? And you know, it's nothing gonna change, you know what I'm saying? Nothing gonna be changing anytime soon anyway. So the Me Too thing is forever. It's not gonna change. Probably give it 10 or 20 years, 30 years, we're gonna have like a historic like moment in history. Like, we're not going to look back at the 2010s, maybe the 2020s, and the 2020 decade, maybe the 2030 decade, even if we live the 2030 decade, because they're talking about Agenda 2030, whatever they call it. I don't know what they're doing. All I know, we don't have much time in the world. We've got until 2030, roughly, you know, everything has to be set in place. But anyway, but historian, I am going to look back at the 2010 decades and the 2020 decades. Historians, you know, in the future, in the 2100s, are going to look back in this decade on the Me Too era of things where, you know, things, you know what I'm saying, and they're going to say this is what happens, you know, but this is how it happened, you know, how men were cast out, you know, low status men. To me, you know what I'm saying, it was over for me, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I did wait it out, but the Me Too stuff happened, and I mean, I didn't get cancelled or anything by Me Too, but, you know, all that stuff happened, and the foundations just 1 year later, you know what I'm saying, Me Too, all the foundations put into play now, you know what I'm saying. They all have control of the courts now, and even stole the election. So really, it's over for men, really, you know what I'm saying. And it's not going to be men fighting this cancel culture or Me Too stuff, because, you know, men says, well, you know, so I just go over here, you know. You know, so it's practically over for men. I mean, look at Harvey Weinstein. He's in prison now. For 23 years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he's probably gonna get like 150 years in Los Angeles, you know? And you can say, well, Harvey Weinstein is a rapist, whatever, you know? Even if, but, you know, some of these women are lying, I believe, you know? There's one that said that raped them, then they became boyfriend and girlfriends, and after, you know, the crime. So it doesn't really make sense, really. But what I'm practically saying, all the courts are filled up now with like anti-male establishment, like Harris, you know what I'm saying, like Biden, like Harris, you know, Biden, Harris, whatever. All the government anti-male, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, and he got like people on the Twitters, you know, women's on Twitters, boasting about doing their abortion, you know. So they have control now, you know. They have control of the courts and everything now, so it's practically over if you're a low status man, you know what I'm saying, or incel, or low status, you know what I'm saying, men, or ugly men, pretty much men like blue sky media, it's over for him. Because now they ain't gonna, we can't really come fight anymore the system. The only really way to fight the system is by doing like a Soviet Vladimir Lenin style revolution, which is not gonna happen anytime soon, So, that ain't gonna happen. I mean, that's pretty much it, You just have to accept it. You just have to move on, like I have. I mean, have I fully moved on? Have I fully accepted that I'm probably not gonna get a girlfriend or wife or family in the future? No, I haven't fully accepted it, but I've come to accept that won't happen in my life, Probably not gonna happen. Most like, there's a very small looking towards like 75-15% chance of that happening, or 30% chance I would say, that happening now, since for the power dynamics, saying for the lockdowns, all the jobs are going away, saying, and it's pretty difficult for people like me, trying to find jobs, trying to make some money online, which I'm trying to do, which is, it's been going horribly. I mean, I have a subscribe star, and I have my video game demos, but no one has, done it. But I'll continue updating my subscribe star. But yeah, I'm just trying to market myself online, So yeah, I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just saying that for most men at the bottom, like Indian men, even black men, saying, that are short, white men also, and Asian men, it's over, And women still find a way to blame men, even though they're the ones that have the power now. Men don't have power anymore. They are the ones that have power, but they still find ways to blame men. So, you know what? Let them have it. Let them have the West. Let them destroy as much as possible. Everything. We're just gonna have to build everything from the ground up, I guess, and learn from the past mistakes that men did in the 20th century and the 21st century, I guess. That's what we have to do. So yeah. So what's it gonna be? It's either gonna be men that adapt to this Me Too era, what is it, or face subjugation by try to adapt and maybe, I don't know, do something like maybe MGTOW monk or something like that. Try and limit your contact with me as much as possible, or I don't know, or just try and yeah, just pretty much limit your contact with women if possible. I mean, do you see me? I don't really, I do go outside, but I go outside if I have a mission to do, or I've got tasks to get done, and so I don't really have much tasks. I mean, I am developing my video game, which has been chaotic, I guess. Making video games are not really fun, I mean, I'm using the Game Guru engine. I just got, like, I'm working on like, one level right now, level 10. I've already kind of done level 15, the ending, but I might remake level 15, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I've kind of accepted it. I'm kind of adapting to my situation. I've kind of accepted it, kind of like, like Ellie from Last of Us 2, when she drops the guitar and walks away. You know what I'm saying? That's practically kind of what I'm doing now. Even though I don't even like Last of Us 2, but I do understand the game a bit, what they was going for, but they just poorly executed it. I mean, so yeah. But yeah, I'm just dropping the guitar and I'm walking away pretty much, and that's pretty much me. Because it can't be fixed anymore. The damage has already been done. You can't repair the damage. Only damage I can repair is myself. I can't repair civilization. It's like, it's like Chernobyl, you know what I'm saying? It's irradiated, It's too infected for regular life to live in over there now, When you go to Chernobyl, you have to wear like a mask, It's still radiation, in Chernobyl, But it's something like that, what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be surviving. Oh, sure, like, in the Chernobyl, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's practically pointless. You have to wear a mask in Chernobyl. It's gas all over the place. Radiation over there. Can't go anywhere, so that's practically what has become Me Too, you know what I'm saying? It's not like Abby from Last of Us when she kills Joes by smacking her. That's pretty much what Me Too did, to family traditions, you know what I'm saying? Smacked her over the head, give it one finish blow. Gave it torture, traditional men, families, gave it torture, then smacked her over the head. Then, over there you got the Zuma men crying, you know what I'm saying? When Ellie's on the ground, you know what I'm talking about. We got the people that wanted those stuff, maybe Zumas, and then they're crying because they can't have it anymore, and they want revenge after feminism. But it's no point, you know what I'm saying, because feminism's destroyed it. It's like, what's the point? It's not coming back, so, it's pointless, I'm not saying it's pointless not to make money, but traditional families ain't coming back. I mean, feminists, what has happened to the world now with COVID, everything's becoming more online, so we're gonna see more propaganda stuff coming. We're gonna see more propaganda stuff, like you see. So you're just gonna see more of the degeneracy in a way. And it's not just gonna be in the West, it's gonna be everywhere now, so, so COVID-19 has just accelerated the process now, so, so I might say, yeah, that's all I really gotta say, really. It's practically, for most men, it's practically over, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I might class this as a rambling series because I might play this episode more, because this was just in my mind and then beaming, because I watched Neon Genesis, well, I not watched Neon Genesis, I watched a review of it, and, at the end of the series, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Sunni, I think that's it, he accepts himself, and it's gonna have to do that, you know what I'm saying? If I, me personally, I've accepted what's happened to me, and my personal life, I accepted what's, now I'm probably not gonna have that, ever have that. And you can call me a doomer. I'm not really a doomer, really. I guess I am. I do talk about a lot of dark stuff on this channel now, but you know, but I'm not really a doomer. I'm a doomer boomer. I'd rather be a doomer than be, you know, hopeful, jolly or happy, you know, saying, trying to keep a smile on, you know, like you know, those YouTubers, like those, like PewDiePie guys, or all those other YouTubers. I'm not like that, you know, saying, I mean, PewDiePie, you know, all those big YouTubers had a chance. You know, I didn't get a chance to be them, you know, saying, I didn't get a chance to be in a professional Call of Duty game. I didn't get the chance to do all those stuff, so, you know, and yeah, that's just the fact, and that's just the reality, you know. I mean, I'm not complaining about them, yeah, guys, but, yeah, they had the chance, they got on YouTube early. Yeah, I mean, I did go on YouTube early, but, you know, but, you know, not everything works out, you know, see, and I just have to accept that, you know. And I have 100% accepted that. Like I said, I'm never gonna have a family, I'm never gonna have children, probably. I'm never gonna have children, most likely not gonna have where things are heading, you know, and just have to accept it, you know, see. I mean, some people are deluded, some MGTOWs are like, oh, you know, I'm still attractive, no you're not. I mean, you just have to accept it. I mean, I'm not saying MGTOW is a bad thing. I mean, MGTOW is self-actualization, but you just have to look at this from the incel perspective. I look at it in both perspectives, from both incels, MGTOW perspective. Right? Most MGTOWs grew up, what I've seen, in the 80s and the 90s, you know, and the 70s. You know. Back then, things wasn't as bad. It was still bad. It was still junk. It's still messy, but it's not like, it was still fixable. It was still like maintainable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you know Dark Souls, you know, if you played the first one, you know, Lordran, the DLC pack, right? Lordran will still have sanity. They still had hope. But after, you know, DLC, they got the DLC is like the prequel to the game, you know, of Lord Dark Souls, the first one. After that, there's no hope anymore. And you can't say, I'm not saying ain't hope. I'm saying, don't get your hopes up. Just keep them down, you know, keep everything down, and and you just won't be, you will just be fine, you know. So, like I said, I don't see anything anymore. I'm not disappointed because I have low expectations on everything, you know. I mean, people are some people, I'm not saying all people, but some people are upset with like Resident Evil 8, you know. I mean, that could be another topic, but you get what I'm saying, you know. People hype their game up because of Lady Demetrius, but what happened in anything? Lady Demetrius dies in like in the early parts of the game, and they just had their hopes down and everything, and they're all disappointed. So yeah, but yeah, pretty much what I was trying to say, guys. There's not much hope for men in the meeting era, and it's over for men for the meeting era. So, you know, so if you're a man, if you're a man now, in the in the late teens, early 20s, let's kiss that wife goodbye, because there ain't gonna be one. Yeah. So yeah. That's all I gotta say. Let me know what you think about it, if you agree with me or not. And like I said, it might be over in like the relationship game and family game, but you can still craft at least something, see. You know, I'm gonna still craft. I'm still gonna try and enjoy my life, even though I don't know, there's nothing really to enjoy. I still try and find something. That's why I haven't done an ER or an ED yet. I probably will never do it. Had some visions of doing that, but I'm not gonna achieve anything, by doing that anyway. So, I have more important things to do. I've occupied myself with, like I said, game development, learning game code. I've occupied myself on that, and I see. So, I'm much fine doing that now than doing an ED or an ER, something like that. I guess, So I'm just doing, because I'm focused on other stuff, than doing that stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about it, and subscribe.